Welcome to Swing Trading and Coffee, mellow vibes and great swing trading. No Moonboy hype, no BS, just pure technical analysis of the markets and a review of both my winning and losing trades. This is not financial advice, it's only intended for educational purposes. Let's get into it. Into the charts with Bitcoin. I did make a video a couple days ago and I told everybody from a technical standpoint, we've had this big run up long term here and we've consolidated and we failed to break out once, twice, came back down. And this is our third push up. I'm like, this is our third chance to get through this. And it didn't even come close, right? I told everybody, you watch this yellow trend line here. If it breaks, it's gonna get really ugly. I personally had some IBIT calls and I was betting on the price to move up higher. And I said, we got this little pocket here. If we get stuck here, we can't get through this. It's going to be bad. This yellow line up here is not exactly a resistance zone. This was a high volume area or a point of control that I just marked down and tried to clean up the charts. So we had two converging trend lines, and that means really heavy overhead resistance. But I took a swing at it. I stopped out and it's okay. Live to trade another day. And the theme of this chart is that wasn't a dip. That was your reminder to use stops. All right. Let's look at the total, see how it's looking here. We are dipping out of the long-term channel, and this orange line is like a 3 or 4 year trend line that I drew back all the way to here. So it looks like, big picture, zooming out, we had a run up to challenge this trend line. We came down, we pierced right through it, but then we came back down and now we're stuck. This is going to be very critical for Bitcoin, this area we're at here, all of crypto. If we fall below here, it's going to be, oh man, it could go way, way lower. So let's see. I mean, I am not trying to shit on crypto. I have plenty of crypto positions that I hold long term, but in the short term, I like to swing trade it. And this is a critical zone, this orange line, and I will continue to monitor it. Let's take a look at Ethereum. We had a kind of like a pennant formation here. If you drew, sort of like a line down this way, you got a pennant formation, and then you had this trend line below where you had this previous resistance and then support. And then once you broke out of it, things got ugly. So I am personally watching here for a trade on Ethereum, because Ethereum, I would expect, if crypto pulls up again, I would expect Ethereum to be better than Bitcoin because of its volatility. Still has a lot more volatility than Bitcoin. However, if we come down to here, we could still bounce off of this zone. It's not totally the end of the world for Ethereum, and then we could go back up. So just watching it. However, if we're going back up, I want to watch this resistance zone right here. If we can get through that, and these EMAs will start trickling down, this is probably going to be the pocket where you have the most resistance on Ethereum. And I'm just going to mark this down real quick. This zone here, so we can look back at it. Chainlink, this is actually, oddly, the most bullish crypto chart. You have this long-term cup and handle forming, and this is sort of like your handle, right? It needs to, at this point, it would need to start curling upwards, and like this. And then once you get the breakout above the top of the saucer here, which is right there, your next target would be around $44. So pretty interesting. I do hold a lot of Chainlink, one of my bigger bags in crypto. We'll see. Solana was looking incredibly bullish earlier before this mess happened. And it has just fallen out of its channel. But it's not the end of the world. It could be just an exaggerated move, and we may be coming back. We just need to watch out when it comes back to the trend line. Does it touch it and then reject downwards? If that happens, 147. Yeah, I know it sucks. But that's just the way it is right now. But you know, I think if the broad market holds, we should see crypto going up. And you know, not to get political or anything, a lot of big players, you know, have their feet in this and they want to see it grow. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. For more updates, guys, please press the subscribe button. This channel is only a month old. Please let me know if you have any questions later.